Hello YouTube, Sam Does Stuff here again with another Bionicle 2015 review. Today, I've said that so many times, it's annoying. Now, Lord of the Skull Spiders. One of the only sets I haven't seen a bunch of reviews about. There's no real special thing about the Lord of the Skull Spiders. He comes with his golden Skull Spider Lord mask. His directions have the usual comic, but in his, instead of getting the ultimate mask and using it, it shows him getting the ultimate mask, putting it on some random pedestal, walking off. The Protector of Fire goes, grabs it, takes it. He ends up fighting the giant Lord of the Skull Spiders, and the Skull Spider just traps him in the web. So, according to this, the Lord of the Skull Spiders is just a hoarder. He's just a creepy hoarder. That's all he does. He hoards the mask, doesn't even use it. All the greedy Toa just taking the mask and using it. Lord of the Skull Spiders is just a hoarder. And instead of getting the Ultimate Combiner model, buy more Bionicles pictures, you just get this. So I guess this is the best set to buy if you don't want to get sucked into buying more. Because all the other ones tell you, oh, buy the full thing, get both of the Toa and the Matoran. This chip, nope. Showing that they'll probably make a Titan Akimu. Just calling it now, they're making a Titan Akimu, and it's gonna come out, it's gonna be like $40. Just kidding, like $50. They want you to spend all your money. And it's gonna have Akimu's mask. It's not even gonna have a regular one, it's just gonna come in gold, and it's gonna be sweet. Everyone's gonna want it, I'm gonna buy it. And then, that's it. So, moving on to the Skull Spider. Since there's not much about them, I'm gonna do also a review of the Skull Spiders themselves that come in all the other sets. They all there's three different colors, 4 counting the gold. They're just regular Kanohis that work. They just clip on to the face, and then this, I'm assuming, is so the mask feature doesn't work. So when you hit the mask, it won't come off. It doesn't come off, it does, but it like just won't fall off. So I'm assuming that's what they made it for. This is the regular silver. Only 4 legs, not a spider. Regular navy. Still 4 legs, not a spider. The pale lime? Like, I don't know what to call this color. It's literally just a pale lime green. It's not lime green, and it's not a pale green either. It's a pale lime green. Looks like it would glow in the dark. It doesn't. Trust me, I let it sit out in the light and tried going to a closet. No, nothing happened. And the final one, Skull Scorpion. This was released in Pohatu and the Protector of Stone set. This is the only one that actually uses the final leg as something else. It uses the top of the Skull Spider helmet. I don't know if that's going to have a future use for, like, maybe if they make a Lord of the Skull Spiders, it's just like they actually put it on a figure and then he actually uses it for something. But this one just has it, and it has a pincer. Still not a scorpion either. It has 4 legs. It's not even a bug. It's just 4 legs. It kind of makes me mad. Skull Spider, Lord of the Skull Spider, the one you've all been wanting to see. The reason you watched this review, had to listen to me do all that crap. His gear function. Boom. He has a gear function. I replaced the white rubber band with some rainbow loom bands. It's still the same strength. That's why I have 2, because it wasn't as strong as the white one. But I liked the black better, because I only thought the white should be like the thorns on him, all his fangs. But this is all he is. He's not really anything special. He does have these new cool clear pieces of those, which are really cool. But they've been released before, so it's not too special. Or have they? Someone correct me. I feel like they were with Taddox from the Baraki line. Yes, I'm a nerd. I know like every Bionicle. I know like all the parts that came out with them. Most of the Hero Factories. But getting back to this, He uses one of the chest plate pieces on a regular small armor, so about this size armor exactly on that, makes his face. Uses the Exoforce robot arms as fangs with his actual fangs. And then every single one of his legs moves. These ones move down, and these ones just kind of do a weird thing because they're attached by that piece, which looks like that. I thought he was going to have like a big butt because, I don't know, I always imagined spiders having like the big round thing on them, but they just kind of have this. I feel like they could have armored it more. I don't know what that piece is for. It stops it, but other than that, I don't really know what that ball is for. That, they left 2 undone joints, which is another negative. He uses all yellow, which is another negative. The Skull Spider set, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, which is why I think they might make an actual Lord of the Skull Spiders, someone who actually wears this mask and becomes like evil, does something in the story. Or maybe they'll use it for Makuta's mask, like the Mask of Control. I don't know. Probably not, because it doesn't look anything like the Mask of Control. Let's just focus in on this gold. The gold one looks really nice. I like the gold. Other than that, the Skull Spider, I like, he's more of a Technic build, which is really cool, because he's not the CCBM like the rest of the Bionicle 2015. But he doesn't have 8 legs, he has 6, so unlike the Skull Spiders with the 4 legs, he now has 6. So he's still not a spider, he's just a Lord of the Spider-like insects, I guess. That kind of made me mad. They could have what they could have done, they did this exact same thing, put it right there, make him a $20 set, bam. You got your actual Lord of the Skull Spiders. He's actually a spider, but they don't, which is kind of dumb. And this, not just because of the new rubber band I added, I made sure I put the other one in there. Every time I did it, it falls. So you put it down, it falls. It's like really flimsy. So if you focus in, he's really flimsy. This ended up being the longest review because I ended up doing more ranting and hating than reviewing. But all in all, the Skull Spiders aren't that bad. They give you a villain to play with in each of the sets, and they do actually have a function. They go and pop onto the faces, and the only one it actually works on well is Onua, because these go on, and they actually go on his head, and these go around, and then it won't fall off. But I don't have Onua yet, so I can't show that. But if you go on YouTube, you can find hundreds of different reviews on these. So many people got them before they came out. Target. Thank God, Target. But that's basically it. The Skull Spider ended up being kind of a lackluster villain. Just like, that's the only thing they need to fix. They need to make him a little bit more sturdy. Give him 8 legs. That's it. Other than that, he's really cool. I do like him. Don't get me wrong, I hated in this entire video. I love the orange. He has those cool, like, he has these pieces. They're actually pliable legs. They have articulation. That's what it is. The word I was remembering from the first video. They have a lot of articulation. And even though he is kind of just like boo boo boo, only these move, he's a cool set. You get a lot of good orange pieces, a lot of the new gears, or not new gears, they use these in a lot of the newer sets instead of the old, just regular gear. But it's just, I kind of wanted a better set. But he's a great set. Okay, all in all, stop hating. He's a good set. They come with a lot of these pieces, new orange pieces. I love this orange. It's cool. Then you get this spider face, which is really cool. He is a sweet set. If I had to give him a rating, he'd be more of a 6 out of 10, but he's a good set. It could be a she. It's probably a she, just like making skull spider babies everywhere. Long review. See you next time. Subscribe, like, comment, rate, Need those. If you want me to keep going, just throwing that out there. See you next time.